Short and hoiked away onto the onside. It's too short and spanked away by Burton. He gets off the mark with the boundary. 6 without loss. A little bit too full here. There is protection out there in the deep, so they'll just get that. Oh no, it was a little bit of a fumble there, and it'll trickle onto the boundary. I really thought the protection out there in the deep was going to be able to swing round there and cut that one off, but looking like he's very confident. 9 from 6, and Marcus Potgieter has to find a line and length. He doesn't that time. It's spanked away. It's gone through point, and that'll be another 4.
You don't want to bowl there. When you see a batter just looking the way Burton is looking, you don't want to be putting your balls in that space.
Marcus Potgieter now having to find some answers. Back-to-back boundaries. It's the same thing. This time going over backward point's head. Couple of bounces, and it's 3 in a row. 12 runs from the over, and it's now becoming expensive. Some questions for the grey captain. Just see the body language of the wicketkeeper. He wants Potgieter to do better. Bowled him! What a response! Hits the right line and length. They've got a massive breakthrough early here, do Gray. Burton playing across the wrong line. He's gone for 17. It's 19 for 1. Getting Pearson off to a flyer. But it's all come to a halt with this one. Much better length there. And playing that hoik across the line. He knows he should have played a straight bat to that one. It's always difficult when you're competing against the elements, isn't it? Wide, and this is slashed away. There would have been a simple catch for a slip. There's no one there, and that means it'll run fine to the boundary for 4. The first one for Jude Septu. He's got to find a way to reply and come back. Even contest. That's what we always want as cricket neutrals. And this one's hoiked high into the air. There is someone out there. Will he get it? He does. 2 down now for Pearson High School. Septu, 1 too many times. He's thrown his hands at it. A little drop and run or a tickle around the corner here. Just have a look at this one again. He's come across his stumps and shoveled it out to the man at deep square leg. Safely pouches it. And Grey are on top. Teams always giving each other nicknames. Short, pulled away. There's a man under it. Will he pouch it? No! It's just dropped it. He'll be desperately disappointed with himself. Wilson getting a bit of a freebie. That would have been a massive wicket for Grey High. Where do you suspect the wicket will be coming? Last ball of the 8th. Just chips this away, and oh my goodness, it is an absolute blind over catch. I was going to ask where the next wicket is coming, and Potgieter says, well, it's going to come from me. Marcus Potgieter.
Read down and just have another look at that. We love these highlights because it just shows you how brilliant things just happened. Look at that. Look at that diving catch.
And too full, too wide, and slapped away through the covers. This will race away to the boundary. You can save your legs, young man. After a tidy start, a bit of a release for the men from Pearson. Seem to have brought things back a little bit as Groch begins his second. Short and hammered away. There is a fielder out there, but I suspect it'll go all the way over his head. It's gone for 6. Welcome. Just slaps this away through the cover point region, so they'll get 2 for it.
It's such a luxury to have a batter in the top 4.
Teams will be over the next couple of weeks securing their spots in that final. Down the wicket, he's absolutely smoked it, and it just goes over the man there at long on. So 8 from the over. Dresden Pretorius offers up a full toss, and that suitably dispatched with. It's gone for 6, back to back. So keeping busy. Groch switches directions. This is a reverse sweep. It's fine, and it'll have a similar result from earlier. Lovely stroke. It's gone for 4. And this time a chip, really, the other side of the wicket, and he gets another boundary. This is incredible batting here from Caden Wilson. He's got to 50 and now said, right, time to put the foot down.
Saw the gap beforehand and knew what he was going for.
Full again from Groch. There is protection out there in the deep, but it's not going to be enough. It was sweetly timed from Wilson. It's 3 boundaries in a row, 12 from the over, and we're only halfway through it. It's not unreasonable for Wilson. Smashes this over the head of the long on with confidence, and on one knee it's gone for 6. Bowled him. One too many times he tried that stroke, and this time Potgieter has the last laugh. A lovely innings comes to an end. A bright light for this Pearson side. Just trying that reverse scoop one too many times, and Potgieter hits the mark. Immediately Zietsman sets off. There's a shot at the non-strikers, and it'll be undone. Trying to force the score along here. In the air, there's a man coming in, and he pouches it safely. Another wicket for Gray, and the set batsman is gone. Bowled him, clean him up. It's the slow delivery. Mayberg playing all around it, and a vital wicket in the back end here for Gray High.
Batting pitches, but on this type of pitches, his type of bowling comes very handy.
And just slams it into the ground. They want to go for a single. He'll be run out.
Floats this one up and right towards mid-off, and mid-off is unable to pouch this one. It was there to be taken. He might not have gotten under the ball quickly enough. Floated outside the off stump and punched through the covers. Bit of a chase on for the fielder. Does well to keep that in, and running it hard. Comes back for the third run. Very good running here between Tate and Parry. This time goes Fuller, whipped away towards mid-wicket. One bounce, bit of a misfield, and they will come back for a second. They'll be a touch disappointed with that. Should have been restricted to 1. That would have really been the cherry on top. Ward comes in again. Again overpitched and punched down the ground by Connor Perry. Gets absolutely everything on this one.
Almost castled the umpire on his way to the boundary in that moment.
Yeah, Pearson seem very organized, know exactly what they need to do in defense of this 157. Beautifully executed by Mayberg. Tate walking away way too far over across the stumps, and he gets that Yorker on right in the middle stump, and the stump goes flying. We see that replay again. Walking across, trying to get into his channel, but in the end, he almost gives himself no chances. That's fired in outside of his legs. Goes for that Yorker on stumps again, just over pitches at the touch. Whipped through the leg side. Coming back for a second, it's a close one, and it is out. It is a run out. Connor Perry feeling the pressure, looking to come back for a second, but it was always gonna be tight, and a wonderful throw from the deep square leg region on the full to the keeper, right next to the stumps, and the keeper does the rest. Again, Kloppenburg over. We can see he swings it away towards that square leg region, and it goes all the way to the boundary for a good pick up by Kloppenburg, and he's been itching to get something away. Finally a boundary comes.
Yeah, let's just look at the scorecard over there. Oh, Kloppenburg launches that. Does it go all the way? No! It's a wicket, and it's a big one, isn't it? Let's have a look at that dismissal again. Gangad just runs in, fires it down. It was a bit wide, and then Kloppenburg just fetched it. It was a little wide, and then straight to long on for an easy catch by the looks of things. Brings out the broom, and what does he get? A boundary at long last. After a couple of overs without one, they don't have a lot of them, but they need more of these Nice shot there.
Out on the boundary. Played softer. Run 2.
Goes big with that one, but it does not fly. Easy catch.
Slow going here.
Launches that one. Is that into close to the embankment? That's a 6. The first 6 for Grey High School in this innings. And he tries to go for that one, but it does not get enough bet on it. But a misfield. And Grey High gets a much needed boundary. That should have been a single.
He just needed to pull the brakes there.
And he launches that one. Should be out. And he spills it. Wow. Jansen is a lucky man.
For that catch to be completed. Not so.
Goes again. This is a big one. That's how you pay for a dropped catch. 6 more for Jansen. Got a good one there. Goes again. And that is another 6. Jansen is on fire.
Well, we said that they needed 2 boundaries in each over. Gotten 3 from that one. An incredible over for Grey. Just slowed things down a little bit.
And then tries to sweep that one. Beats the fielder in the ring. Does it go? No, it does not have the feet to run to the boundary. But they will definitely take 2.
Team working together there out in the deep to the Pearson fielders.
Goddard Ford is looking to go big. Did he get all of that? No, he did not. Easy catch. And that's the end of his brief but entertaining innings where he tried innovative stuff, but Caden Wilson gets the last laugh. Goes big. Wilson beats the bat. Wilson gets his wicket.
I suppose desperation will force you to do a number of things.
Goes for the sweep and beats the field. Finally, a much needed boundary for Grey High School. They have been trying everything.
Losing wickets too often.
Goes big. Did he get enough bet on it? Yes, he has. And it's another 6. Nathan Howell's first of the match, but comes in the 18th over. Dances down the pitch and exposes the stumps, and they're out of here. Castled.
To their chase.
And he gets his revenge after that boundary. Gets his 3rd wicket of the match. Maybach has been brilliant.
And so well have the Pearson boys. They've worked hard with bat in hand, and then the slow ball undoing his Ward, just wanting to get through this over and keep it relatively tidy.
Targets the stumps, castles them. Another wicket falls. Jaden Ward gets his first. Shimmy exposes the stumps, and that's the end of the match. Bowled out for 127 runs have been Grey High. They have lost this final to Pearson, who have outplayed them in every department. They batted well and bowled exceptionally well to win the Eastern Province and Border Regional Finals. Dave.
Very well done to the boys from Pearson High School. Summer Strand shining brightly here at Buffalo Park in East London.